Well, good afternoon. This is Wendy Kee here, and today is day 22 of working with my paying ads. Today is also my third video. I am starting to get the hang of some of the editing for the video. I'm excited to continue to learn how to use this program. I've been using a program called Camtasia, and I have a 30-day trial for free. I am hoping that within this 30 days I learn how to use it, and hopefully I'll also have some referrals, and hopefully it will pay for itself with these videos. I wanted to talk to you a little bit about why I am interested in RevShare. I say the term RevShare because there's a few different programs out there. I started out about 6 weeks ago with a program called My Advertising Pays. I'm going to talk a little bit about that program today because they have had some major news that really affects their American subscribers. I also have a few packs with Traffic Monsoon and a few with HQ RevShare, in addition to my paying ads. By far my paying ads is my favorite. I have the most faith in its owner. His name is Uday. If you go onto Facebook, you might find some information about him. It seems that he is very honest and he is willing to work with people. He is doing the best he can to make a really solid program for its subscribers. He also has counseled with a few other companies that were in trouble and helps them to find out how to become sustainable and successful. And so for that reason, I feel like I can trust him more than I can some of the other companies. Traffic Monsoon seems like a very solid program as well, but its owner has had a few other programs in the past, and so I'm not sure what his track record is for success. I am interested in RevShare. I told you a little bit before, a couple days ago, that I have two children. I have a 2-year-old and a 6-month-old. It will be a few years before my kids go to school. I am a full-time stay-at-home mom, taking care of them, and my hope is that by the time they're in school that I can earn money online. I can earn the equivalent of what a full-time job would pay me in, an average career. And so this is kind of an experiment to see. That's why I started a blog, and I thought, well, I have 3 years. Between now and 3 years, maybe I'll be able to find a way to earn some money online. And so, yeah, that's something that is very interesting to me. Our family is doing okay financially, but, there's always room for improvement. There's always areas of savings that we would like to increase. We're in our first family home right now. It's about 2.5 bedrooms, and with 2 small children, we would like to move up to a bigger house, maybe in the next 1 to 2 years. And so earning money for an extra down payment is helpful. Having money set aside for vehicle purchases in the future is also something that we'd like to do, as well as increasing our retirement savings. And so this is something that a lot of people are really interested in doing, and we would like to do that too. Today, there has been some big news on for one of the big RevShare programs out there. My Advertising Pays. Sometimes it's a mouthful, and I sometimes get the names confused. They just reached 200,000 members a few months ago, maybe last month, and estimated about 10% of those come from the US. I'm going to pause the video for a moment so I can show you the screenshot of some news that was happening today. So this website here that you see is the info for My Advertising Pays. They have good news for some countries in the world, bad news for us in the US. They're releasing their MAP 2.0 before they had MAP 1.0. So they've listed all of these great benefits. One of them is that they're transitioning from the dollar to the euro. Unfortunately, as we go down, I'm scrolling down, the bad. Okay, just looking for the information here. United States market decline and subsequent MAP corporate decision. I'll just read it for you. It says, "We have battled with this decision after careful consideration and extensive consultation with our legal team, MAP executives, tax advisors, financial advisors, and European MAP leaders. We've unfortunately decided to completely pull out of the American marketplace." Wow. Why? The decision comes on the heels of a declining marketplace in the US for our company. It simply isn't profitable for us to remain engaged there. Okay, over 90% of the business comes from Europe. Well, that's a great job for the Europeans, not very good for the Americans. So if you are an American citizen, this is the second bullet point right over here. Current US members can no longer purchase credit packs. Okay, so this program is essentially closing for American citizens. Now, they're not losing their money. They will still receive their money as it comes to complete maturity. And so they're separating the American profit share versus the rest of the world. And so the American users will have their complete funds returned to them at the end, but it will take up to 6 months in time. So it'll be some time. If you are an American user, please get in touch with me and I will show you how you can get your funds out. And my recommendation is that you put your funds into a program that could really be there for the long term for you. And I believe that to be my paying ads. It has grown like crazy. I'll show you on Alexa.com. Alexa it shows how popular websites are throughout the world, how many people are getting on, what kind of growth they're having, and that sort of thing. So I'm just going to close this one out. Okay, Alexa, let me just scroll down a little bit. So over the last 6 or 7 months, it went from 0 to being 4461 in global ranking. Now that's incredible. And in India, it's 2510. One of the reasons is that there are a lot of links between the owner and India. I believe he might be from India but lives in Singapore, but I was a little confused about that. So you can see that this website has grown like crazy. In contrast, I'm going to bring up my advertising pays. Waiting for this to load. My advertising pays is $45.05 globally. So my paying ads in 7 months, 6.5 or 7 months, has surpassed the global ranking of my advertising pays. And my advertising pays has been around almost 2 years. So this is phenomenal growth, and it is only looking like it will continue. So although this is not the best news for the MAPS users who are based in the US, they can use this opportunity to get as much of their funds out as possible, whenever possible. Some of them won't be able to get the funds out until 6 months down the road, and put them into a program that can really be sustainable for the long term. One of the reasons my paying ads is sustainable is because there are different levels of shares. You start at the very basic level when shares are so inexpensive. They're only $1 a share. And as that grows, you can move on to level 2 and level 3. I'm looking forward to hopefully moving to level 3 within 2 weeks. So if you are subscribed to my channel and you're keeping track of how I'm doing, then you can hold me accountable and see whether I have reached that within 2 weeks. Let's go on to my paying ads site, and I'll give you an update on how I'm doing. Now, yesterday, I took out about $260 from my advertising pays. I am also a member of that. And I split that money to buy share packs with my paying ads and another company as well. And so I think I added 43 share packs with my paying ads yesterday. Let's just go down here and see. I have 332 active shares right now, and I believe I was at 182 or 183 yesterday, and now my share earnings have jumped to about 136. So that was an increase of about $20. Right now it's at $136.77. This is day 2022 of my paying ads. So things are going great, and I couldn't be more pleased with how they're going. I want to show you my history. So I'm going to click on history. All right, I have 132 in pack number 2. Yesterday I added the 43, and the rest of these are repurchased. So that $129 was extra money that I added to my paying ads account, and the rest are just repurchases. I continue to be interested to see how things progress. I can see a lot of growth potential for this. And if you have any questions, if you'd like to get in touch with me, please connect with me on Facebook. You can go onto my website. It's mountainthrive.com. And I have lots of information on the website on my paying ads. Thank you very much, and I'll tune in tomorrow for an update on my paying ads account. Bye-bye.